How did the meet go? Do I have to talk about this mock meet? Can I just skip it?
So, mock meet. You have to talk about it, you've got to be honest.
Can I just ignore its complete existence?
For me, went great. Starting off in the morning, felt okay, I guess. Didn't feel amazing. Felt okay. Nope. Yeah, I was decently fueled going into the day. Felt okay in the warm-up, didn't feel amazing. But when I got to about 50% of my warm-up max, that's kind of when I knew I was gonna have a really good squat day.
So, mock meet. It was a series of unfortunate events, and it went to absolute to be completely honest.
Yeah, so my first lift was 160, which was a safe lift for me. Something that I just wanted to, it was a lift that I wanted to aggressively approach and really follow through. I have a sticking point about halfway up my squat, and it really messes with my head if I feel that early. So I chose 160 just to make sure I accelerated through, put myself in a positive mindset going into my second lift.
Come into squat, first attempt, warm-ups felt absolutely amazing. I felt really strong. Wrapped my knees, felt good, 160, flew up faster than it ever has done. It was like there was nothing on the bar. Felt really confident coming into, I decided 170 was going to be my next lift, and I really wanted to hit a PR of 180 on my third.
Lift 2 I went for 170, so this was, I broke a bit of one of my rules. I don't like to lift a previous 1 rep max. If I've hit it before, I don't like to hit it again, especially in a meet, but I haven't hit it in so long, I decided to put it on. So normally I probably would have gone 167, because 170 was my 1 rep max, just below it, and then gone for a PB after that, but I decided to go 170 just to see how it would go compared to last time, and it flew up for me, so I was really happy with that lift.
With the speed that 160 went up, moving into 170 was kind of where everything went down the pan very, very quickly. Now, it was no one's fault whatsoever, but what happened was my right knee was wrapped for probably about 2 minutes until my left knee was finished wrapping. I got so fired up, I didn't realise that my leg was actually dead. And I went into the bar, I unracked it, and as you see from the clip, I literally just stood there for a few seconds. I think I was just contemplating life, to be completely honest. Unracked it, decided to go for it, didn't have it. And it's one of those things where I think that's where everything kind of went downhill.
Lift 3 is an all-time 1 rep max for me by 5 kilos. I've not squatted anything over 170 before, and I haven't squatted 170 even as well as I squatted 175. So I was really happy with it. I came a little bit offline, about halfway up, a little bit of a sticking point. So the fact that I managed to save it and keep pushing through just means I know I've got more in the tank for next time. So it wasn't an absolute 1 rep max for me, but it's an all-time PB, and I can't ask for more than that. So
moving into the third attempt, I know that I've got 160, 170. Oh, I'm so popular. So I know that I've got 170 in the bag. I know I do. The last time I done it, it was really, really easy. Rob went up to 175, and I said to him, let's just do it. And again, I stupidly decided to try a different wrap. Yeah, don't do that. So I used a different wrap. Yeah, missed it. Not going to talk about that anymore. Coming into deadlift, I was feeling like crap.
Started warming up deadlift. Felt pretty knackered from the back squat, if I'm honest.
But we decided to get on with it. Warm-ups felt heavy, 180 felt heavy. Opened up at 200, missed it. Yeah, I don't actually remember the last time I missed a 200 kilo deadlift, to be completely honest.
Felt a little fatigued, like I said, but didn't feel bad, just felt a little bit tired. So it was a bit of an unknown going up into the heavier weights. But you know, we made slightly bigger jumps to save ourselves, and worked out really well for me.
But luckily Björn and Rob both had a chat with me, and they basically told me to sort it out. Coming into it, I hit it again afterwards. Went for 210 after that. That would have been the third attempt and my final attempt, and I signed myself out.
Lift 2, I went for 207.5. So I had a technical issue with the lift. I put way too much weight in my heels, and when I passed the knee, I was trying to get my hips through. Obviously, I nearly fell over backwards, as you can see in the video. I knew I had my next lift in the bag, so it was a positive and a negative, I guess. Lift 3 was a 5 kilo all-time PB deadlift for me, which was 215. I was really happy with it. Felt it felt easier than 207.5, just because I put myself in the correct position, and yeah, it went really well. So I was super happy with the lift. Didn't hit any sticking points. It went up real smooth, which I was really happy with, and yeah, can't not be happy with a all-time PB. So.
But the thing is, and the reason why I'm showing this is because these things happen. There's you know, there's so many variables that come into it, so many excuses that I could give, but I just wasn't strong enough on the day. It's that simple. I'm looking forward to the next meet. I'm looking forward to doing a proper meet. I've got a partial pec tear, which is still healing. That's why we didn't do bench on my side. Rob's obviously got the wrist injury. Yeah, that was a rough day, to say the least.
Overall, went really well. Leg strength definitely is as strong as it's ever been. Shame we didn't get to test our bench. Obviously, I'm nursing a wrist injury from dropping a bar and having the oscillation of the bar kind of went up my forearm. So, and that's kind of made my wrist feel a bit funny. So we decided to do our mock meet without bench press today. But yeah, in terms of leg strength, it couldn't have gone any better for me. 5 kilo on both is, you know, plenty to ask for. Like, trying to PB by like 10, 20 kilos every time is always a big ask. So any PB is a PB, and take that, and I'm really happy with it. So considering it's a mock meet, I'm already past where I want to be, so I'm set up real well for my next meet, so I'm very happy.